Hey, Lady Stone, welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Hey, Mexi. And you're not first. Lady beat you, so ha! Got his ass, lady. Got him. How's it going, Morty? Hey, Phoenix. Alright. As much. Are you using my thumb? I did on the last one. I can't put it on right now. I have to go through my phone and put it on after I started the stream. So I might be able to actually. Let me see if I can put it on now real quick.
Food in front, dock in back. The bait shop.
I can't put it on there yet. This one hasn't popped up on my dashboard for my other my YouTube editor thing. So it probably won't show up until after I'm done streaming.
Protect your loved ones with my
Need
fine
to drown your
hand
troubles? Talk to Mitch, the last plank.
Bait shop's got everything you need.
If the fog doesn't get us, the storms will.
You talked to Cassie Dalton? Shame what happened to her family.
The others think I'm nuts to be fishing in this dock. But one day, a big one will be mine.
Who's pumped for Lady Stone disappearing again? Who would be pumped for that? It's the opposite again, pump.
You want a bite? Either Mitch or I can take your order.
Hey there.
You ready to head to Acadia?
Yes.
Peace, dude. Alright. Getting fucked, I don't know.
Take it one day at a time.
Haha. Can't go up this way. Hi, Katie. Welcome to the stream. That dude was eating shit. I saw it. Holy shit, she wants me to cross the whole damn map. May or may not be, huh? never pisses you off. Well, duh. Why am I fucking with this dude? I don't even need you. My name is Moon. That's very true, Kennedy. At least you're not a male. I don't know about that. So can girls. In some places. And I don't know, Katie, if that's the worst part. Have you ever dealt with a woman on her period? That might be the worst part.
Old Longfellow knows what he's about.
You been to the tannery? You find my tools yet?
Here are your tools.
A fair bit of luck running into you. Here's your reward. Well earned. And now to work on the hull.
If you ain't armed, you ain't long for this world.
Mariner says the island's alive. It's got it in for us.
I wiped out the feral ghouls at the campground.
The hero of our saga returns triumphant. I bet the island didn't see that coming. It's only right you get paid for your troubles. Here's 200 caps for you.
I wasn't looking to get paid. I'm just happy to help you out.
You're a good person. I can see that. I've been thinking about what's next, and then it came to me. We all love our grandparents, don't we? Kind, gentle, doting, love to spoil you. You'd never want something awful to happen to them. Nobody would. That's why it broke my heart when I lost Grandpa George.
I'm sorry. You must have been very fond of him.
Everybody was. But that didn't matter to the island. Oh no. He was cursed the moment he was born adult. He had a farm, little ways north of here. Lived a peaceful life, working the land, and not causing anyone trouble. The island sent something after him. A
Hey, Adam,
huge
welcome to the stream.
monster. Mean as spit, and with claws to snap steel beams. A fog crawler. Grandpa bravely stood his ground.
Come
A
on.
shotgun in his hands, holding off that terror while the farmhands fled back here. If you can take out that shell-backed devil, it'll send a message loud and clear that says the Daltons never forget when they've been wronged.
That fog crawler's gonna pay. For Grandpa George.
That's the spirit.
How many side missions is this lady gonna send me on? Maxie. You mentally tough?
Welcome to the bait shop. If you need any odds and ends, I'm your man.
Captain Avery's alright, I guess.
Food, stim packs, fully stocked. Guns, ammo, and souvenirs.
Talk with Alan. I don't have time for you.
Sad to hear. Tell the railroad I killed the railroad. You can't tell them anything.
The children of Adam are dangerous. Don't trust them. Hard times.
You ready to head to Acadia?
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me, then.
Fortify your gut against the fog. With whiskey. Ha ha!
Because she wants a spanking.
Let's head out of town. Acadia is above the fog. It's a bit of a hike. You might want to take this for the road. Tastes foul and sin,
Oh shit, I forgot to heal up.
but it'll help. We need to move through the mainland. Old Mountain Trail is what we're doing. The fog ain't like nothing we've seen in the Commonwealth. Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway is all you need. Tracks, fresh ones. Trappers ahead. When the bullets start flying, find cover. Keep your head down if you want to live.
Well, that's a hard rib, lady. Sleep good and good.
Figured I'd have to take care of a lot of them. Might just make a proper Far Harborman out of you.
Hey.
Deep fog has all manner of nasties. See, the fog can do a number of them. Get you all turned around. Does something to your brain. Trappers were mean to begin with. Here's the mountain trail. You stick to this and we'll make it to Acadia. You like them puppies? We grow everything extra mean on the island. Still got a ways to go. That crawler, they usually stick to the deep fog. Best we steer clear, but you never know. When I was a young lad, no higher than your knee, whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before.
Alright.
What was that? Try a bit of exercise, man. We ain't alone. Got you. That's no pressure. Gulper's got a fondness for fresh water. A small gulper, like the ones in these parts, is a fair challenge. Now the big ones, they can grow 2-3 times the size of a
welcome
man.
to the stream.
Good thing you don't see too many of them.
How's it going?
It's you or me. It ain't gonna be me. Count the ammo and see what's left.
Have tons of ammo, bro. Came over here with like 2,500 rounds in every gun. Do this.
Hold there. Stringing one more soul to the damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rad worshipping lunatic. That's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those too?
Go ahead and shoot her then.
She ain't worth wasting ammo on. Too bad I left my hunting knife at home.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
You do know you're crazy, right?
Watch yourself, outsider. You walk through Adam's kingdom now.
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's move on.
You cannot...
I don't like her.
Up ahead, the air's clean. No fog. Acadia's not too far now. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
You should come with me. I could still use your help.
All right. Why the hell not? Beats drinking alone.
Sweet, now I got a companion.
Let me find a pair of socks that don't like.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, you think Kasumi is a synth?
Who or what she is isn't important.
But it is. It's everything. Imagine just looking at your own hands and having to wonder, was I born with these, or were they manufactured? None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie, that someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure? I don't mean to question you, but what's the first memory you have?
I was with my wife. We were getting ready for the day. I had to take care of my boy, Sean. And, well, a lot's happened since then.
But no memories before then? No childhood? Your first best friend? Your first kiss? That's usually a sign. Data is easy to migrate, but feelings, that's a hard thing to transfer into another mind. Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that you will be accepted here. Whatever you decide is true for yourself.
Thank you. You've given me a lot to think about.
I'm glad to hear it. Arcadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds.
Inside this dumbass
Introduce
brain.
yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase, and I'm sure you're eager to talk to Kasumi. She's usually working down below. Is there anything else you need from me?
You should know, the Institute has been destroyed.
What? It's over? No more courser hunts? No more slavery? But that also means the technology to make the synths is lost. Our origins have been buried. Not to mention the loss of human life. Sorry. I'm not going to judge the actions of someone who's wiped out a great evil. You have our gratitude. Is there anything else you need?
I'm part of a group that helps synths. The Railroad.
Really? I don't understand why a group dedicated to helping synths would convince them through fear that their only option is to hide. Yes, they volunteer for the memory wipe. Yes, not knowing you're a synth makes it harder for the Institute to find you. But the cost, I know how frightening it is. The risk of capture. But sacrificing what you are, avoiding the true struggle to be accepted as our own form of life?
Ideals aren't gonna protect escaped synths. We do what we have to.
I know that's what you think. I just... No, I shouldn't judge. I'm over here, far from the Commonwealth, in relative safety. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss?
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
I assume you're not planning on staying.
So, I understand you've seen a good... bit of our island. What do you think?
It's kind of beautiful in its own way.
That's refreshing. Most don't view it the same. I'm glad someone else can see it. This island, with all of its danger and beauty, predates you and I. The ecosystem isn't what it once was, but it has adapted, and it will continue to adapt, long after we're gone. What's important, really important in the long run, is understanding it, and then passing that knowledge along to those who will follow us.
That sounds like a noble goal.
Well, thank you. I wish more shared the sentiment. I should note that I'm not fully versed in human anatomy, but I'm your best chance of medical assistance should you require it. Since Dima has approved of you, I'm more than willing to offer help.
I'd like to help you with your research.
Oh, well, that's thoughtful of you. Okay. What can we have you do? There's a flower native to this island. It doesn't quite have the brilliance of color that I understand it once did. Before the war. I'm personally rather fond of them, but lately have been investigating secondary chemical properties they possess. If you could bring me additional samples, it would speed up my research. I can offer you a meager amount of caps, if that makes the idea more appealing.
I have some flowers for you.
I'm sorry, is this a joke I'm not in on?
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got.
New guy, right?
Look, I'm not anybody worth talking to. My head is killing me. Now's not a good time.
You're new here too, huh? I mean, I haven't been here that long myself. Honestly, I'd be dead right now if it weren't for Chase. Turns out it's pretty hard to live as a synth in the Commonwealth.
So you're that new fellow from the Commonwealth. It's so wonderful to meet someone from back home. I'm afraid Kasumi doesn't seem to want to discuss it, but how are things there?
It's the same as it's ever been, as far as I can tell.
Well, that's good to hear. It certainly did have its charms. I would like to see it again someday, once things settle down here. Acadia is all well and good, I suppose, but honestly, it does get a bit boring.
You're safe here. That's what really matters.
I suppose. One could do with a little excitement now and then, though. Don't you think? I'm sure I'll see you around. Do take care.
New guy, right?
Look, I'm not anybody worth talking to. My head is killing me.
I can't wait to get out of here and travel.
Circuitry is completely fried.
Hey, Kasumi.
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
What's that you're working on?
Just trying to cobble some pre-war junk into something usable. Now, do you mind telling me what you're doing here?
I'm a detective. I was hired to find you.
You're a what? You came all this way for me?
Went to some trouble, in fact. Took a walk through the fog to find you.
Look, my mom and dad... those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
Because you're not really their daughter. You're a synth.
Yeah. Exactly. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
Do you have any proof that you're actually a synth?
Little things. Dreams of waking up in a lab. Years I can't remember from when I was a kid. Not to mention how I never quite fit in back at home.
I know it must be hard for you. I just want to make sure you're here for the right reasons.
Yeah, so I am. I mean, yes. I believe I'm a synth, but there's something wrong here.
What do you think? What was in the game?
Acadia. There's more going on than just the refuge. I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've done enough running.
If something's going on, then I can help. Just tell me what's happening.
I don't know how you could. Wait, of course you can help. You find things, track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
All right, I'm listening.
Okay. Where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them. And, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there. And that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
Dima turning on Far Harbor? Now that would be cause for concern.
I'll help if I can. But that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
Let's see.
Hello? You're just standing there.
This'll be easier if I just talk to Dima. Convince him that he needs to be honest with us.
All right. Good luck. Let me know what you find out.
Whatever we find out, I hope there's a way to make some caps out of it.
I swear someone has the key to that storage room. Maybe Cog? He's always moving supplies around as they come in.
You're new here too, huh? I mean, I haven't been here that long.
I assume
Hey
you're
there.
not planning on
Sounds like you
staying.
got the all clear. So what's your story?
I'm just taking a look around.
Sure you are. Just of your own accord. No particular reason. Nothing to do with that Kasumi girl, right? That Kasumi's a good enough kid, I suppose. Little confused, maybe. But then, aren't we all? Not that anyone's asking, but I'll tell you. It all gets easier to deal with when you realize none of it matters. What you are, where you came from, let go of all that, and life gets simple.
Yeah, I hear you.
That's so? Huh. Most of the chumps here act like I'm out of my gourd. Good to know someone else sees it my way. Anyway, lately I've taken to amusing myself with trading. Don't have much to work with, but I'm always happy to make a good deal. Let me know if you need something. I probably won't have it, but let me know anyway.
You're back.
Hey, Kasumi said she needed the key to the storage room downstairs. Can I borrow it?
Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, you could, but I lost it. Should never have agreed to help Faraday move all that equipment in the observatory. Like there could be
you're
anything on Faraday that's
okay.
going to damage Dima's computers. I was shoving things around in that upper floor that circles the wall of the telescope room, if that helps.
Bum 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 bum. Good night, Lady Stone. Sweet dreams.
assume you're not planning on staying long.
Or your mom should have swallowed. Maxie, has anybody ever told you the better part of you ran down your mom's ass crack and became a stain on the sheets? Hey, Ben.
Damn fog's got in my lungs again.
You've heard that before? I bet. I honestly bet you have.
We need to accomplish this without bloodshed. Far Harbor and the children of Adam have a right to exist on this island, the same as us.
They're going to kill each other, Dima. There's no stopping it. We need to pick a side now.
Haven't we already picked a side? Building the fog condensers around Far Harbor wasn't exactly a neutral act.
We couldn't stand by and let the people of this island die to the fog.
Just like you couldn't just leave the Cult of Adam without a home? Giving them the submarine base was a mistake. The nucleus, as they're calling it, is basically one big fortified position.
Far Harbor had cast them out. They have strange beliefs, but they have always accepted us for what we are. And Confessor Martin was a friend.
Well, the new Confessor isn't. High Confessor Tectus is an unstable megalomaniac, and he's gonna keep threatening us as long as we're helping Far Harbor.
Guys, can we talk about the elephant in the room? We keep dancing around it.
My old memory banks in the submarine base.
I can't believe you never told me about those. I have to wait until they become a security risk.
I know how it looks in hindsight, but at the time, it was an act of trust.
Patron.
I was honestly more worried they'd accidentally trip the pre-war security and get hurt, giving the children my old home.
Probably.
Allowing them to safeguard my old memories.
They're still getting me a view.
I thought our people would be working
Yeah, I don't care
together.
about these trolls.
Just how secure are the banks?
I can
How
ignore
long
it.
do we
I'm still
have?
getting views.
And what's in them?
I've gone over this before, Chase. I don't know what's in them. That's how it works. It's as close to forgetting something as I have, but I've run some projections of worst-case scenarios.
Plenty.
If we do nothing and the wrong knowledge falls in the wrong hands,
So send me over there. I'll be in and out in a day.
we can't risk it. They know you're from Acadia. If you're caught or even seen, then it's war.
We should at least prepare her to go in. We're running out of options. I say we tell her how to crack into the memory banks.
You've been working on this without me?
It came up in a private moment, Chase. But yes, we've been writing a program that will let you access and download my memories. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'm finishing up some tweaks to the program
Yeah,
right
I'm
now.
totally watching the
I have
tutorial
a
for
copy
this
of it
fucking
for you on my
brainwalk
desk
before I
when I'm
even
done.
started.
Get
'cause
the
I have
program,
some bits and
use it to
pieces
break
of it.
into
I
the
know it is
memory banks.
difficult.
Got it.
Hopefully you won't have to. We'll keep monitoring the situation.
I'm gonna go give
I
myself a
only
refresher
want you
when I
going
get
in
some.
if we have no other choice.
They should have just let me barge in right there and be like, "Hey, bitches, Z-Die, I'll do it."
To get rid of memories, it's because you don't like what's in them. Truth be told, it's half the reason I drink as much as I do.
Kasumi.
Dima has secrets. We have to find out what he's really up to. Let me know when you find something. Finding the truth will be worth the trouble. Thank you. Dima has secrets. We have to find out what he's up to.
Acadia's far away enough from the Institute that we don't have to worry, right?
Just go ahead and call this missing its own stream. Be about 3 hours, lol. Alright.
One day, I'm gonna get out there and see the rest.
And you go up another floor.
Hey, Dima.
Did you need something?
I know you left some of your memories behind in an old submarine base. That you're worried the children of Adam will get to them.
You've been busy. I was hoping you were taking your time learning more about us. Huh. I suppose you have. Maybe this is an opportunity for both of us. I can't send any of my people without risking the children of Adam linking them back to Acadia. But you're
So I don't get to cheat and go watch a video on how to do it first. I have to do this the hard way.
What are you planning, Dima?
Before I begin, how much do you know? Did you have any questions for me? About Far Harbor, the children of Adam, or my memories?
You're keeping Far Harbor safe, is that it?
Not exactly. They're fiercely independent. But the fog was starting to choke more and more of the island. So I proposed a trade. We would give them the technology to keep the fog at bay, in return for them being a lifeline to the outside world, a safe dock, and a place to buy supplies. Unfortunately, the children of Adam view the radioactive fog as a holy portent, and their bloodied history with Far Harbor puts us at odds.
Yeah.
You left your memories behind? How does that work?
As a prototype synth, my raw data capacity is limited. I began using computer banks to expand, to give me room to ponder, see new things.
I think I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette and try dealing with that baby, though.
When I left the subbase to the children of Adam, I thought they were safe.
The children of Adam on this island. You were helping them?
Yes. I know their faith in radiation as a type of god is a bit different. But who am I to judge? I was using a submarine base as a home when Martin and his followers stumbled inside. They had been cast out of Far Harbor for their beliefs. When I left to found Acadia, I knew the base would be in safe hands. They needed a home, a place to belong, just like I do. But now Martin is gone, and his successor, Tectus, wants to finally end the feud with Far Harbor by letting the fog swallow them.
I know all I need to.
Then my plan is simple. Pose as a recruit and infiltrate the children of Adam. Gain access to their base. In the old command center, guarded by some pre-war security measures, you'll find my memory banks. I'll give you the program you need in order to access my memories. Bring me anything you find. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
So how does this program work?
There will be a fairly ordinary-looking terminal with some attachments. The program will give you access to the terminal. Once you attempt to obtain a memory, your perspective might shift a little. Just relax then. The program will explain things to you as you need them.
This plan has terrible written all.
You wanted to be involved. Be careful. The pre-war defenses should prove difficult for the children of Adam to get through.
Nice.
But that means you'll have to bypass them yourself. One more thing before you leave.
Am I tired? No, not really now.
Do,
I mean, a little
don't
bit.
assault
Oh,
the
Connor.
children of Adam directly. Our ultimate goal must be to bring peace. If you attack them, they'll consider themselves at war with the outside world.
I've got no love for those mindless fanatics of the movies. I won't complain if it comes to violence. Yeah, hoping it does.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
Yes, I have. I've smoked. Yeah.
I wanted to see for myself that she's safe.
You have my word. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what.
Hi, Bobby!
Understand?
Hi!
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute's tactics, and use that to my advantage. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
So, what's your story?
I used to be a courser, returning synths that had escaped from the Institute. I was tracking a synth and instead found Dima. He convinced me of the truth and the error of my ways. I rejected the Institute, made sure they couldn't track me, and dedicated my life to instead helping synths find freedom.
Never mind.
All right.
Bobby Joe.
Excuse me. So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
You're right. It is a good cause. Synths definitely deserve to be safe, just like everyone else.
It's so good to hear that. Very encouraging. Please, make sure Dima knows that as well. He's put so much of himself into this. All his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about... well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
Seems like he's lucky to have you help him.
Thank you. That's very kind.
Can you tell me about the fog condensers?
Oh, those? Dima and I designed them when it became clear the fog was only getting worse. They're effective, but have such a limited range. Dima insisted we provide them to the people of Far Harbor, and I'm so glad we did. Without the condensers, I'm not sure they'd have anywhere left.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed, storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see, so the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here, so does this sound like something you could handle?
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
No, go to your room.
Don't know what's more so than the fact.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside. It's all some of us have got.
Turns out Dima's earliest memories
Guys,
are
go
in
to
the
your
hands
room.
of the children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're gonna find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't Dima planning to destroy the island. He's worried the children of Adam will. Or is he still hiding something? What could be in those memories that he would leave them behind? Is there really something in them that's dangerous? Do you have a way in? Into his memories? Assuming you can get past the children of Adam, of course.
I got this program that Faraday and Dima wrote. It's supposed to help me access the memory banks.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, Dima was hooked up to his chair. I was just tapping into it. I wonder if you'll need to, you know, connect to the old banks the way he does? Some kind of connection between your head and the computer. I'll bet that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating Dima's thoughts and data, helping you through any security guarding it. I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just, well, it's a little exciting, isn't it? You'll let me know what you find? I'll keep an eye on things here.
I'll get Dima's memories, and then we'll figure things out from there.
Good luck.
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
Best to grab it now while you can.
take a quick cigarette break and maybe eat something. So, hold on. Take a quick 5-minute break.
And the blood's their city, and the girls are so pretty. I first set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone. chill in my bones that won't come out. Too many nights out sleeping in the fog.
My weed. Behind the TV.
Night's the worst.
Deep fog. Things out there.
I have my hands full helping my
You? Big shot, Scott.
Remington likes you. Here, kitty.
Mariner says the fog's
Alan. Huh.
Hear you.
The mainlander.
So mind what you say.
Great. Fire your gun a few times and you think you're some sort of hero? This is our fight. Our island. Not yours.
I am the one that saved all your asses, so yeah.
We've defended this damn dock from crabs and worse for months without you. Yeah, you helped. But we've paid our dues in blood and bullets. The day we rely on outsiders for our security is the day we're as good as dead.
I guess you have a point.
Damn straight. So if you're here to buy some ordnance, do your business. Otherwise, take the first boat out of here, before the children of Adam or worse get you.
Show me what you got.
Let's deal.
They got the lever actions back on this mod, yeah. Or, I mean, this... Oh, yeah. Anti-material 11.
That could come in handy.
Stay clear of the quarry. Loads of trappers.
Fresh shipment. All your medical and food payments.
Don't let the island catch you off guard. Bye, my friend.
So tired? How can you be tired? Oh, I seen that big fucking thing. Hey, Frostfire, welcome to the stream. Welcome, DR Mysterious. Thank you. I don't have a Snapchat.
Guess we got no choice. Good time to stop for a drink, yeah?
I do have a Facebook, but I ain't been on it in like 3 years. Some shit like that. can. I believe it. Yep. And I still don't have a fucking house. You're slacking. Bobby, if you're not gonna eat it, just leave it alone.
Please sell guns. Over by the tourist shop. You give that fog crawler what for? Courtesy of the Daltons.
Grandpa George can rest in peace. The fog crawler is dead.
Wonderful. That's another chapter successfully concluded. You truly are the heroic Avenger I hoped you were. With that fog crawler gone, we can send some folks up there to get the place ready for you. That's right. The farm is yours. Your own little piece of the island. It'll take work to get it up and running again, but you'll have help. And here's another 200 caps in gratitude for your service to the great Dalton lineage.
Really, it's no trouble.
Well, I hope you know how much it means to me that Grandpa George can finally rest in peace. Now, I don't have to tell you that the bonds of blood and family are strong. As strong as any a person can know. But if you ask me, the strongest among them is the bond that exists between two married people. That's why the last part of this tale is the hardest one for me to tell.
Believe me, I know exactly how you feel.
If that's true, then I'm sorry to hear it. Perhaps we'll confront our pain together. My late husband, Daniel, was the best fisherman this island ever saw. He and his crew had a favorite fishing spot out by Brooks Head Lighthouse. One day, a day I'll never forget, I see Danny's boat pulling up with his crewmen all shouting and carrying on. Turns out some trappers moved into the lighthouse. No doubt because the island told them to. They're all crazier than a bag of mole rats. Their leader was having a little target practice. Shot Danny right between the eyes. Killed him, just like that. You go and get that son of a bitch. You make him pay for doing the island's bidding.
I'll make that trapper pay.
All right, then. Remember, trappers may be half crazy from the fog, but they still know how to use a gun.
Help Faraday. Really? That's not what it's for.
Stim packs, fully stocked.
Guns, and...
Knock out
Those
some more of
tools you
these
found
side
are a
missions.
joy to work with. It gave me this idea. A cargo freighter foundered ages ago, to the south. With a bit of arc welding and some elbow grease, the hull could be reinforced to be sturdy. Fierce. Best to do it soon. Before... well, soon.
One cargo freighter coming up.
The island should never be underestimated. The ship's the MS Azalea. Expect trappers, mean ones. Once you mop the decks with them, I'll send my crew over. Best of luck.
Avery.
I'll be straight with you. It's never easy to ask anyone on this island for help, much less a stranger. But I've got a responsibility to these people, and I have a job for you if you're up for it. Besides, I know you're tougher than you look.
I'm
He
happy
figured
to
it
help
out,
with
Wendy.
anything I can.
If you say so. We get our drinking water from a purifier not far outside of town. We had a bad storm not long before you got here, and it must have damaged the fog condensers that protect the road to the purifier. I sent Howard Dunbar out to fix them. He was out there when the Mirelurks hit us, and I'm afraid they might have got him, too. I was hoping you might go have a look. If the worst
Whatever
happened,
that says.
maybe you could get those fog condensers back online. If you're up to it, just head south out of town. It's paying work, of course. I wouldn't ask a stranger to stick their neck out on our behalf, unless I was willing to pay a fair share for it.
All right, I'll head out there now.
Good. Our water supply won't last much longer.
So let's turn. Drop it on real quick.
Ah, you there.
Looks like Howard didn't make it. I'll have to repair the fog condensers myself.
Boom. Boom. The beaver crate. Beaver. Bye. They have a super duper market here. That's cool.
You're back.
Pearl.
Don't let the island catch you off guard.
Those fog condensers are back online.
Good. Our water supply was starting to get low. Wasn't sure how much longer we could hold out. Did you find Howard?
He's Mirelurk food.
I should never have let him go out there alone. Well, I said it was paying work. 200 caps should be enough.
Thanks. Glad I could help you out.
That makes 2 of us. Now, here's your pay. I've got to start making arrangements for Howard. So I'll say goodbye.
Hey, Chump's got everything you need.
You are a curious specimen. Despite our friendly town doing its best to chase you out, you keep helping us ingrates all the same. I got to ask, why do you keep at it?
You're good people in some dire straits. Figured you could use a hand.
Huh?
Plus, I want you guys to get healthy so I can take you over when I would come back to the Raider.
Just mind you don't let them take advantage of you.
Most folk here are set in their ways, yes? It makes no difference how hard you try to get in good with them. Heck, it took my family 3 generations before the Daltons would sell us a heel of bread. But there's a way. A downright insane way, mind you. That you can turn even the most stubborn fool around.
I'd love to change their opinion of me.
Do it right, and all mainlanders might get treated better. In olden times, leaders were chosen by something called the Captain's Dance. Legends say the toughest, meanest, and outright craziest hopefuls would chum the waters and lure out the worst the island could throw at them. Once the would-be captain killed the Mirelurk Queen, or what have you, they'd invite the whole island to feast off the bounty. You do this,
the trolls.
Well, you won't be made captain, but you'll earn respect. Everyone's respect.
I'm ready to become a legend, then.
You what? You crack me up. There's an old Mirelurk feasting grounds by Emmett's Causeway. A treacherous stretch along the coast. Go there and throw any kind of meat you got into the water. All that blood and viscera will be sure to attract attention. And then wait. I'll make sure there's a witness or 2. Prove to the rest of these clods you belong.
You need work? Talk with the Mariner. Lord knows she's always carrying on about something.
Holy shit, that's hella far away. Do I have anywhere close to that? The cinemas? I have here. That's still a hell of a long ways away. Let's do it though. What the hell is wrong with you? I don't even speak Spanish. About time, Spencer. Shit. What the hell is wrong with people nowadays? I don't get it. Damn, 150 damage resistance while reloading. Apparently, like, not even like regular gay either, like super gay.
I told you that.
What?
I told you that already. Everybody's fucking turning gay all of a sudden because that's apparently the cool new thing to do.
I just like had like 3 people in my chat, like, weird. Oh my god. Thank God Spencer came in and deleted it. What the fuck? They either can't spell or they're just. I don't know what the hell is wrong with this.
That fact, yeah, he's selling lessons for sure.
God damn it, wrong gun for close range. Damn, I know I'm good looking, but you ain't gotta get weird with it. No, don't drink the swamp water, you dirty son of a bitch. A rad chicken? Nuh-uh. Something, I don't know. Probably, they were actually probably. You're another one. I hear something around me. What the hell is it? What the fuck?
Quit your
I just seen a working car. That's crazy though. Hermit core. Monkey see, monkey do. Southern. Wow. Somebody's proud about their heritage.
We ain't alone.
Communist, not really. Super jump. There we go. See, I'm originally from Southern Illinois. I used to live like 45 minutes north of Kentucky.
What was that? God, take them all. We've got
I don't know how far I'll get through. I'm not gonna try finishing it tonight. No. Oh, that's not true. Huh. Agree, but only if you got money. I like it. It's funny because Spencer's from Georgia. You don't have to. I don't get unless you're getting rude with somebody.
Right.
Starts getting hostile, take him out. I didn't know I leveled up.
Are you serious, Bobby? Try to do this stuff out of the way. I'll do it the easy way.
Out of here. Go, now. Right, Spencer. I wore a shirt that said that all the way through high school and it never happened. I think the only fact I've seen that... No, I'm not racist. I hate everybody equally.
Eyes open, something stalking us.
Perfect.
Now you got my attention. Now you got. Alright. Good. On now. No such thing as junk as far as I'm concerned. Everything's got a use.
Fuck, I wasn't paying attention to my health. Yeah, I'm with Scout. Moving on. Enough is enough. Say some more shit. I'm gonna let Spencer go. Alright, Spencer. Get him.
All the trolls on your stream today, they're all related to a town. One of them has to be violent.
Hey, Leaf. Welcome to the stream.
Oh no, it was Lee the whole time.
And now he's on his real account. So yours, what you're saying, Spencer, is that inbred? Leave.
Well, then how are you going to blame Daddy? You didn't even know. See, I fucking told you. You created a new fucking account. It's obviously the same person.
Wow. Spencer. As the song goes, the bitch came back.
I actually got to hear that song. The neighbors over in the house next door were fucking blaring that at like 8:30 this morning. They do it on purpose because it's Tonga. She's always going at it over there telling me the time. And I'm gonna squeeze your butt. We don't eat these. Oh shit.
Yes, it is. Damn it, Robert. Yep.
I go get you. Get off my back. I'll go get you. Shit, hide me, dog.
You ate a Nerf dart.
Oh, good job hiding.
Oh, that's a mannequin.
Eyes open, something's stalking us.
I do believe that's everybody from this side, but I do know there's like 1 or 2 people on the other side. Like this guy.
Which is still obviously the same person talking about inbred. Obviously they're inbred. And it's actually called
And again.
dipshit.
Better us get it than someone else.
I have accidentally drank some water, but not the water, I don't think. I haven't hallucinated it or nothing.
It's the fog. Always playing tricks. Lucky. Next time.
did.
Now you're realizing what a mistake you made.
Am I now?
Careful now. Who knows what's in there? I'll be drinking a toast to your Eyes must be playing tricks.
Come on. down here, huh? This map is huge. All gonna fucking pop up at. There's gonna be Mirelurks or something. Gonna be. I had a feeling.
Can't hide. Not forever.
What's that?
What the fuck did I just walk into? It might be. I just fucked up, I think. leaf. I knew there was gonna be at least one pop-up. Cranberry Island Bog. That don't even sound safe. Why is my gun not working? Good, because that's where he's at right now. I heard him.
Come on, take them all. someone or something else here. Still got it. We ain't alone here. Jumping in my old age. We ain't alone here. Gotcha. count the ammo and see what's left. Someone or something else here. Well then, what's next?
Very much.
Only opens with a key.
Keep saying to myself I should settle down.
Can't pick this.
I made dinner last night. It's your turn to make dinner. Burritos that I made. Hand roll.
Mariner says the island's alive.
That trapper who killed your husband is dead.
Then it's done. It's finally done. All those lives that were lost. All those debts finally repaid. And it was no son or daughter of Far Harbor who stood up to the island and avenged the Dalton bloodline. It was you, an outsider, a mainlander. The final chapter's been written. The story has come to an end. This is a day I never thought I'd live to see. Thank you.
I'm just glad it's over. If I'd have kept going, there wouldn't be anything left alive on this island.
I have no cause to doubt you. Now, every good story's gotta have a happy ending, right? The hero finds the treasure, saves the sweetheart, and rides off into the sunset. Well, I'm a little old to leap up on a horse. But I have got something close to a treasure. This is an heirloom that's been in my family for... let me think. Oh, for at least a generation or two. There's no Daltons left to inherit the thing, so it might as well pass on to you. The island knows this weapon. Oh, yes. You carry this, and it'll take you seriously. And that's it. That's the end. I can sleep easy now, knowing there won't be any unfinished business when they put me in the ground. Off you go now. My story's over, but yours, I think yours is only just getting interesting.
The blood letter. What? Okay. I'll fix it for her. Yeah, you do.
A lot of people only got the clothes on their back.
Okay, I'm gonna start without them.
Food.
You said soup to it.
Fully stocked.
Guns, ammo, and souvenirs. All in stock.
If these knuckleheads don't trust you now, well, fuck them, right? I expect folk will be more talkative now. Might even have some more work for you. Maybe hit up Mitch at the last plant.
Seriously. Thanks, Teddy.
You are the most peculiar person I've ever had the occasion to meet. Take this. And, if you're inclined, socialize. It's your party after all. Times are hard, but this here beat... past is proof that we can turn things around. Now I know...
Everyone, make way.
Did you really kill the queen? The mariner said you did.
Don't pester him, Debbie. Of course he did. Now this is what a badass looks like. I fear we had you all wrong.
Well, Captain Avery didn't.
Right. Holier than thou Avery got the right of it. And thanks for reminding me. Here's a round on the house.
I'll pass.
Next you're gonna tell me you faced the queen sober.
Mitch, I mean, since he did the captain's dance, maybe your uncle?
That's my own family business.
Sir, Mitch is too damn proud, but we're worried about Uncle Ken.
For Pete's sake, pride is gonna be the death of you folks.
Captain's been saying that for years. Certainly, his uncle's in need. Uncle Ken's the last one still living on the island. The last holdout.
Crazier than a bag full of starved mole rats, he is.
Mitch sent him some of the fog condensers? So he might still be alive. He's safe from the fog.
But the campground's got to be swarming with God knows what. Listen, it shames me to ask it. Oh, but he is my kin. Could you check up on him? And find some way to drag his hide back here. I'll pay, of course.
I'll look for your uncle.
His homestead's the old visitor center, inland. And look out, he loves his traps.
Thanks for helping Mitch.
Every day.
Mister, I have to talk to you. I got 14 and a half caps. I want to hire you.
I'll bite. What's the job?
Harbormen don't belong on this dock. If we keep clinging here, we'll bleed out and die. To get better, to grow stronger, we need land. Echo Lake Lumber Mill has power lines that connect to the old wind farm. If you clear the land, Harbormen can wire up the condensers. Make it safe from the fog.
That's a surprisingly grown-up request.
The fog's out to kill us all. Kids included. I know the money's a joke. But if my friends can resettle, I'm sure they'd do anything for you. And owe you big. Please, help.
You need work? Talk with the mariner. Lord knows she's always carrying that.
Bait shop's got everything you need.
Don't underestimate those trappers by the Azalea.
The MS Azalea is good to go.
I'll send the work crew over. And once we haul a piece of the ship here, the hull will be a sight to see.
You ain't on. You ain't long for this one. Buy my guns now.
We're gonna go speak to Faraday.
Yes?
I've got those storage drives you asked for.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. Just the 2? Really? I somehow thought there were 3.
I did notice a locked chest that I couldn't open. Maybe the last one was in there. Do you have the key?
Key? Chest? I'm afraid I don't know. You know what? This is fine. Just these 2 is fine. Well, you did your part, so I'll do mine. Thank you for recovering these.
Did you need something?
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing. Well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
All right, I'm listening.
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
You have any leads on where he might be?
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
What?
Huh?
What?
The kids are acting like you when they're being lazy and not cleaning up after themselves. I told them it's not funny. They need to start cleaning up after themselves.
Refreshing. Eyes open, something's stalking us.
Got it.
Ain't a lock made. You're going down!
Fucking kidding me. You're obviously hearing it because you're complaining about hearing it. Room. How'd I even die that time? I seriously don't even know how I ripped that time. I'm pretty sure he was dead.
Now you've got my attention.
That's it. Hey.
Go on.
Rip, you're so good at this. Try.
Jimmy, if you don't keep that little twerp Bentley out of my face, I swears to God I'm gonna throw this fucking terminal through the wall. He saw me coming across the log rolling course before work and starts asking why I was out there at 5 in the morning. If you want to keep those extra profits rolling in, you better keep him in line.
We've got company. Still got it.
general supplies? Visit the bait shop.
I never met someone that did the captain's dance before.
I cleared the lumber mill for you.
Not that fucking hard to do.
We gotta go see the captain. Here's your pay. People keep leaving the island. But now that there's land, I'm gonna find your way. They'll come back. My friends have already said they're going to turn back the tide. You'll see.
You need it? Bait shop's got it.
Guns, ammo, and souvenirs. Get them while they're in stock.
Avery.
I hope the harbor's being good to you. At this point, I'd settle if folks were just plain civil.
What is this? Does he like this?
I have to go.
Be well.
What is this?
Captain.
I hope the harbor's being good to you.
Hey, Bertha.
Excuse me, ma'am?
Smalls, we got no time for you.
The mainlander cleared out Echo Lake Lumber Mill.
Whatever you're talking about isn't as important as what Bertha's got to say.
We gotta get off the docks, Captain. If you give us some of those Acadian fog condensers, my friends are ready to homestead the lumber mill.
Surviving is about more than taming fog. We gotta stay together, Bertha.
But we're no good here. Harbormen need their own land, something to protect and hold.
I was wrong about you.
What?
Not you. You. Bertha knows this island better than you, Avery. We give folks some condensers, materials, and a chance to build defenses. And we'll survive all right, and thrive even.
I can lend a hand, too.
You would? Well, then their odds are sure to be better. Give them the fog condensers, Avery.
Well, I won't stop you, but until we deal with the children of Adam, settling the island again, it could blow up in your face. Come, Bertha.
You might want to check up on Echo Lake. Bertha's friends would no doubt welcome you. And take this. You never cease to amaze.
Fresh shipment in. All your medical and food needs.
Guns, guns, and more guns.
Now's a good time. Don't look like nobody's watching, so I'll take a break now. Later, guys. Taking a break.